Thanks, Nick. I'll let you catch your breath there for a minute. Definitely a lot of great drivers. And so we're going to take some time right now to have a look at the benefits of corporate social responsibility. We've broken it up into two different categories, business and moral. So under the business, we have enhanced customer loyalty, access to new markets, stronger brand and corporate image, better recruitment, motivation, and retention of your staff, increased innovation, gained efficiencies, thorough risk management, and strategic partnership opportunities. Under the moral, we have just to help others find meaning in their work, creating positive change in society, and make it personally rewarding. We thought it was important to cover some of these moral benefits because honestly, a lot of employees and a lot of people involved in corporate social responsibility, no matter how they're involved, I mean, they're reducing their environmental footprints and they're contributing to their communities, not because they're looking to get anything out of it for their business per se, but because they feel like it's the right thing to do. So we felt it was important to definitely cover some of that as well. So looking at the business benefits, the first one we have listed is enhanced customer loyalty. So responsible businesses are not only able to tap into new markets of socially conscious consumers, but they can also increase the loyalty of their current clients and customers. This is often achieved by receiving input from customers when developing CSR strategies and then informing them on progress, on the goals. And by doing this, customers really feel more ownership in your brand and in your business's success. And I've seen a lot of this happen with coffee chains who use fair trade coffee. A lot of people I know will actively promote and encourage people to not go to certain coffee chains and to only focus on a few particular ones that they like because they have fair trade coffee. So definitely some enhanced customer loyalty there. Next one we have listed is access to new markets. A major driver that has pushed many businesses to re-examine their impacts and products is ethical consumerism. And we touched on that a little bit earlier under the driver section, how it has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. By committing to responsible business practices and communicating this externally, you're able to tap into this large market of socially conscious consumers, which again represents billions of dollars in industry and trade each year. And you see examples of this, everywhere you go, from green toilet paper to Fido, one of the Canadian cell phone carriers. They recently launched a phone that was made up of a lot of post-consumer material, and that's given them a lot of attention as well. Next, we have stronger brand and corporate image. So this is one of the most obvious benefits of solid corporate social responsibility performance. And you really can enhance your business's image and your brand awareness. Good businesses, we really do think they do get recognized in their industries, and they do get rewarded by their communities and their customers. Next, we have better recruitment, motivation, and retention of your employees. So an organization's most valuable assets are its people, and CSR helps strengthen your human resources by attracting, motivating, and retaining your talent. There's a survey actually that I had a look at last year, and it claimed that the majority of MBA students in select Ivy League MBA schools are apparently willing to work for a little bit less pay if they can work in a responsible business. So that's something that's kind of interesting at this point. Also, working for a responsible business that helps make the world a better place can be a very satisfying experience. And good CSR heightens employee engagement while creating a workplace where employees can thrive. Turnover and all that comes with it, all the negatives, so hours spent recruiting and training and the temporary loss of productivity, that can be very costly to a business, but a good CSR program will reduce your turnover and reduce those costs. Next, we have an increase in innovation. So responsible businesses are often amongst the most innovative, and a good example that's happening right now is Coca-Cola. They're currently waging a bit of a CSR war against Pepsi, and they've recently introduced their plant bottle. And this is a bottle made up with up to 30% plant-based materials. So they're going to significantly reduce the amount of plastic they use, and it's really an interesting initiative to see. So CSR facilitates communication with all your stakeholders, and it allows you to access their ideas and their creativity. And this process helps create products and services that better serve your customer base and helps you earn their loyalty and commitment. The next one we have is gained efficiencies. Many organizations have integrated environmental sustainability into their CSR, and to focus on energy and waste reduction, it can create more efficient operations and provide long-term cost savings and higher profitability. Recent improvements in green technologies have particularly spurred investments in energy-efficient retrofits that lead to large cost savings. And a good example of this is Walmart. I mean, they've done a lot in terms of retrofitting a lot of their stores, from simple things like changing light bulbs to more energy efficient light bulbs, and putting motion detectors or sensors in the refrigerators so that the lights aren't on while no one's around, and that's saved them millions of dollars. Next, we have thorough risk management and an effective and meaningful CSR plan. It allows an organization to connect with its stakeholders and gives them the opportunity to better scrutinize its actions. Through this greater scrutiny, a company can prepare itself to face and manage the broad spectrum of social, legal, environmental, and economic risks. And this can help secure resources and improve overall market stability, or resource stability, essentially. Next, we have strategic partnership opportunities. So creating and implementing a well-formulated CSR plan, it provides an organization with the opportunity to engage and connect with its stakeholders and seek new opportunities for partnerships with other businesses, alliances, organizations, and NGOs. Businesses with good CSR records are more likely to establish mutually beneficial partnerships with organizations, and this can create enhanced credibility, access to expertise, and a bunch of other synergies. And we talked a little bit about that under the NGO section on the drivers. And then for the moral benefits, well, really obviously, being involved in corporate social responsibility can be personally rewarding, whether you're heading your CSR efforts or just contributing in one way or another. It really can provide a lot of satisfaction, and I think it's really strongly connected to the next 2 points, which are helping make positive changes in your society and helping others find meaning in their work. So helping make positive change in society, again, this is a bit of a no-brainer when it comes to corporate social responsibility. Whether reducing your environmental impact or helping out with your community through volunteerism or philanthropy, or contributing to development efforts through fair trade programs, or ensuring that your employees have a flexible and low-stress work environment, corporate social responsibility is all about leveraging your organization and your business to help make positive changes in your society while getting to enhance your competitiveness through the business benefits that it brings. And the last point that I want to talk about was helping others find meaning. So unfortunately, the unfortunate reality is that there are millions of people with mundane or uninspiring jobs, and that's a sad fact, but it's a fact. And with corporate social responsibility, though, it helps people find more meaning, I suppose, in their work. If all of a sudden they're contributing to their communities, if the work they're doing and the business they work for is reducing their environmental footprint and getting involved in corporate social responsibility. So that's another big moral benefit.